Well, hello, hello, my beautiful friend, Miss Jean. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing really great. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. I'm trying to get yours done right, so I didn't have to be late your birthday and whatnot. It's been a little bit overwhelmed. Thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a part of our Zodiac family. I really appreciate that. All right. Okay, so past, you're trying to find clarity, right? In regards to a certain revelation or tower moment, right? And you're being a bit perceptive. Now, on the bottom of the deck is you're moving. You're on the move. Huh. Let's find out what's going on here, my beautiful Miss Jean. Oh, your fourth pile is going crazy. Okay, so here's how it goes. The first pile is your past. Second pile in the middle is your possible, or not possible, it's your current. And the third pile on your far right is the possible future. Remember that is not set in stone, and you can change it anytime you so choose to, alright? Now I'm doing a fourth pile here. This fourth pile is all the energy between past, present, and future. Bottom of the zombie deck is 4 cups. Your little board, but you're on the move. Alright. Let's find out what was going on in your past. So in the past, you were trying to find clarity in regards to. Okay, so you stepped into your King of Swords, right? That, or you're dealing with another Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So you kind of decided to be stubborn. I think what you did was you got inside of your head with a snow shovel and you started decluttering because you wanted to move to calmer water. So you started shoveling up all those boxes and tossing them out your eardrum. And then after doing that, you decided, this is going to be nice. I'm going to take a sunset stroll. No, just kidding. You're going to fly out, You're finding enlightenment and hope. I mean, it was no coincidence that you stumbled on tarot reading on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you were looking up horoscopes, right? That's how I ended up knowing how to do tarot readings. It was being too lazy to read horoscopes online. So I went on YouTube and there was none. It was just tarot reading. So, and I started my own YouTube channel and started doing that, but people got mad. So, I don't know. But what I can tell you is that you are moving away from the chaos. I think you're in a bit of a hermit mode too. Currently, you're having a tower moment. Alright? A revelation about a Three of Swords. But that's not going to stop you from gaining recognition and hard work for your skills and celebrating. Oh, I can't see my card. Sorry. So what this Three of Swords could mean is it could mean one of three things. Or maybe more. I don't know. What I'm picking up is that it could have been that you cheated or they cheated. But Libras rarely cheat unless, it's a rarity. We stick through it thick and thin. So I'm pretty sure someone was cheating and they were caught. That or you're in a situation where they keep running off and bitching about you to their family and friends. And if that not be the case, make sure you do your research though, because you don't want to end up accusing someone of something they're not doing. Okay. The third thing is that something takes priority over your relationship. drugs, alcohol, any form of substance abuse, really. And there's gambling, being a workaholic, money. Um, what else was there? Video games. There's a lot, actually. I don't know them all, but I do know this. I feel also that this could also be having to currently deal with a loss in work, or something just didn't turn out as planned at work. I'm just putting the puzzle pieces together. You know what's going on. I'm just trying to figure it out. Possible future. Remember, not set in stone. You're being very perceptive. You're going to be very perceptive in regards to this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is someone who needs growth, right? And you want to give your cup of love to them, and they've got a passion for you, or you've got a passion for them. But I think you want more than just sex. You want something real. You know? I think that's why you're kind of holding back a little. Maybe they're playing mind games with you. Do they not know that Libras are, we're not only empress, but we are like queen of the mind games. We can bluff out people. We don't like to do mind games, but sometimes people kind of throw us in that direction. But we have a choice in the matter, so that's what's so great about free will. Now, this fourth pile, let's see what we're going with. Miss Jean. I think there should be a song about your name. Like a really pretty love song. Like classic rock love song. Okay. So, you decided you're going to come at something from a new approach, right? And it all has to stem from this person here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This person came in and kind of shook your world. Kind of like a tower moment, but with words, and what they had to say, they did with lack of emotion. I think there's a lot of partying. Maybe you said something to this Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Because, you know, we're not just defined by the fact of being stuck to our section of the deck. We can step into any of these energies. Maybe you decided to go at something from a new approach, and you said something to someone who's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and kind of shook their world. Because, I mean, this is a party girl, right? And you did complete a task. You did. And you were waiting for the cavalry to arrive. And while you were waiting, you were prospering, becoming independent. And you've got this Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces here. So this is someone you know who's very diplomatic and full of empathy, but this card also signifies that if you're making a decision, to make sure that you don't go Queen of Swords. Use a little bit of heart in your decision-making process. You know about that. I mean, sometimes it's hard as a Libra. You know, we're an eminent object. Everybody thinks that we're not real, but we're real, all right. We're universal. And, you know, you're getting your 10 of Hazards. Wealth, family, and contentment. This is what's happening between past, present, and possible future. Let's do the Jane Austen. Find out what's going on here. Alright, so on the bottom of the deck, you're on the move. You're moving towards hope, your wish fulfillment, and you're going to be accomplishing a hell of a lot of challenges, alright, in regards to your completing, but you're going to be doing it in moderation. And as for your lover, which could possibly be a Gemini, you know, they're trying to keep their emotions under control just as you. especially in regards to material wealth. But there will be a betrayal. Someone's going to try and take and steal your destiny. But you're going to overcome that shit. You are. Because you have the Sun card. You're going to be positive. Be happy. At least you're going to portray to be happy on the outside. On the inside, you're probably like, God, I wish I could stab that person in the eyeball or something, right? Don't ask God to do that, though. You know what I mean. You don't want to take his name in vain or whatever. But sometimes you just kind of want to put a bitch in their place. But you're going to kill him with kindness, all right? And you're going to be very assertive, heading towards balancing yourself out, working hard, and coming to a collaboration with someone. And while you're doing that, you're going to be moving to calmer waters. That way, when you make a choice, because you have many choices, you're going to adapt, especially when your emperor comes, or if he's already there. Which he could be there. Now you're going to be preparing your energy for your new skill set. So maybe you're starting to go back to school or something. Maybe you decided you want to learn something on YouTube. Like, I learned how to do tarot reading and crocheting and a bunch of other crap, right? Because YouTube's an easy resource. It doesn't give you a degree, but it gives you the skills you need to succeed in the world we are in today, because everybody makes it easy to achieve them. Now you're going to be gaining security and starting fresh, especially since you've been waiting so long, right? And you've had the courage to claim what you want in quality, not quantity, all right? Because you want a real person, you want real things. Now that doesn't mean you're gluttonous. No, that means that you've been biding your time and waiting for your turn for greatness. And it's given you a lot of anxiety waiting. So you've been very cautious in regards to your efforts towards being creative, starting something amazing. But now you're starting to share what you have, all right? Could be sharing it online. Could be sharing it with family and friends. But there is someone trying to tempt you. Okay, there's a temptation. They're trying to use their charm to bring down your happiness, but you're going to be happy, and you're going to know to contemplate that what they have to offer is nothing but disappointment. So you're using your intuition, all right? Solving the mystery. Being generous with your time in regards to awakening to the fact that you are the Empress. And you're going to be sharing your traditions and your introspections with people that you love, all while discovering that your stability will not be rejected. But even if it is, that doesn't mean you're gonna give up. You're gonna get up and keep going. You're not a quitter by far. You're an entrepreneur. I mean, you're gonna be celebrating the fact that you're gonna be transitioning. Now, let me clean this up, and we'll talk about what the zombie tarot deck is saying. Just gotta clear these out. And you said that your favorite number was 7, huh? Okay. So those will put aside for a minute, and then let's discuss what this is going. So remember, as you were bored, I think you were patiently waiting, very dissatisfied for how long it's taken for your emperor to arrive, or for your person to reach emperor level. I know you've already reached emperor level and empress level just by seeing this card. They're not two people. I mean, they can be, but like, here's an example. Now, regardless of what's between your legs, whether you're male or female, you have two energies, right? Male energy, female energy, masculine, feminine. And the best way I can describe this is like playing the old school Donkey Kong video game, where you're like, you start on the bottom level and you have to run and dive over barrels that Donkey Kong throws at you, and then climb up the stair, or not stairs, the ladder, avoid the barrels, and you just keep going up each level, right? That's what kind of lessons you were dealing with. And you reached both. So you're amazing. Absolutely and utterly amazing. So in regards to reaching the Emperor mode, you are making an effort, a group effort, with like a couple other people. But you are accepting responsibility for the fact that when the project ends and completed, you're accepting responsibility for it, right? Afterwards, you're going to be traveling. The distance, it depends on you. Not like you can go a short distance. We travel every day, even if it's only to the bathroom. So you're traveling, right? And I think you're traveling to work for your money, but you're being very possessive. Maybe you're not traveling to work. I don't know. You're traveling for your money. I know that. Or you're traveling with money. Stay safe when traveling. Now, Miss Jean, you are stepping into the Fool card. You're not a fool, you're the Fool. There's a difference. A fool is an insult, and the Fool is like a high regard. You're releasing all that mental baggage. You have tapped into your inner intuition, and you're becoming very successful. Now, somewhere between past, present, and future, you were dealing with someone who's very toxic and wanted to take what was yours. So much so that you were fighting tooth and nail, and it cost you a tower moment. And it could have been a lover who did that to you. So you're starting a new beginning and dealing with the fact that you lost a loved one. I don't know when this person passed away. I just know that they did, right? Someone you love. Now, seeing this card, there's a bunch of people around you, right? They see what you're going through. They don't understand what you're going through. There's a high difference. If we're all on our own path, so there's no way that I can tap in and feel exactly what you're feeling because I didn't know that person. I can be sympathetic, but I didn't know that person, and it's hard. And you know for a fact that if I lost someone, it'd be the same. But you're crying, and rightly so, and you're sad, and you miss this person, and you love them, and they love you too. So much so they're watching you, okay? They know that you miss them, but they also know that you have so much more to life to offer. And right now you're in a bit of a shut-in, okay? You're a shut-in. You're hiding in Virgo energy. I get days like that where I don't even want to go outside or do anything. I just want to vegetate. And you need to recharge. Take a bubble bath. You deserve one. Eat those chocolates. Do not buy that toilet paper from that guy back there. If you could see his eyes. He's out there with a trench coat. Hey, want to buy some hand sanitizer and toilet paper? Sorry. This like card always makes me laugh. So you are dealing with a Capricorn, someone who's distant and hardworking and a businessman. I don't know where they fit in your story, but they do, along with this Leo. But you could be stepping into this Leo energy. You have the courage to balance everything out in regards to Sagittarius energy. Right? You are feeling paranoid, full of anxiety, and you're waiting on news. But you are sacrificial, but you could be dealing with a Queen who is also that, right? Now, it's telling you to pay attention to your dreams, alright? Pisces energy. There are secrets, deceptions, you name it. Shit going on around you, and you're not being told what you need to be told. So what you need to do is go to sleep and charge up. So the best way I can explain this is plug your phone in and lay it next to the bed. Just let it sit, and the light will dim, right? And then it'll go to sleep on its own. Just go black, so it can fully charge and work on what it's got to do. Well, when you lay down next to it in a dark room, you're also recharging. You close your eyes, and you're recharging. You're just a cordless phone, basically, right? You are catching, you are attached to a Wi-Fi, right? That's our energy. and there's a hotspot sending you messages. Just like your phone, you're getting downloads in your sleep, during the day, especially in your sleep. Okay? So you need to pay attention to those. That's the best way I can explain, The dead are talking to you. Your ancestors. Alright? Guardian angels and the divine. Everybody's trying to talk to you, and I think they're all trying to talk to you at once. They need to take their ass a turn, right? Like, tell them to get in line, one at a time. We'll do one this night and one next night, God. But it's given you information in regards to someone who's puppet mastering you. In my deck, he's puppet master. So you're being very patient in regards to whether you want to leave a situation, because you're getting what you want, but you're not getting what you need, and what you need is more important than what you want. Okay? So you're going to be severing ties, heading towards your wish fulfillment, which is awesome. Okay. Three of Swords is like, I will not go in that pile and get shuffled back in. Tell him, the hell you will. You get over here now. We're putting you back in and shaking you up. Shake and bake style. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. You're going to be like, oh God, I'm never listening to this lady again. She's crazy. She's over here talking to herself. Should be talking to me, but she's over here doing the shake and bake dance with the cards. What a jerk. We can't laugh, 6, 7. Birthday girl. How old are you? Bottom of the deck. You're leaving a situation behind and heading towards a lover. Or leaving the negativity behind because you're sick of the bullshit and you want to start over. Alright. I think what you're doing is you're celebrating, right? In regards to a Three of Swords. You're celebrating the fact that you're no longer stuck in that situation. Okay? Now you're taking your juggling technique in moderation. You are completing, and you're completing with, victory, success, getting recognition, whatever, right? And you have, over time, dealt with rejection in regards to prosperity. It's just how it is. It was disappointments, and it was a rejection. You learned from the rejection. You learned that you were, life knocks us down, and we have to keep getting up and keep moving forward. Now, there was a betrayal with someone. Probably this King of Cups. I'm not going to lie. But you had to take in the situation and think with your heart. You were going to go full Queen of Swords. You were pissed off. But you knew what you had to do. So you chose. And currently you're working hard and struggling and juggling a lot, actually, especially during this pandemic. And I think that's why you're moving on from the troubled bullshit and heading towards possibly a Gemini, right? Or possibly towards a new love. Or a 2-year-old love. Our signs all mixed up. So there's so many different things. But it's your story, so. Okay, I will put you on pause real quick, shuffle these in, and then do the first layout, which will be a pile in front of you, just like that, but, because my camera's too close, and I can't fix that. Alright, my new friend, hold on 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so we're doing the broken heart spread. Now, this card represents the central issue of your relationship, so, hope. You want to give your cup of love and get wish fulfillment from the situation. This card represents how you see the other person. You see them as your destiny, and that they are actually getting recognition for their hard work and skills and working hard. This card represents how they see you. They see you as temptation and someone who is sacrificing themselves a lot. You're dealing with a stalker. Anyway, I haven't seen that one card yet, so maybe not. But maybe. The unknown influence on your relationship is that you're contemplating whether or not, to find balance. Whether you should, stick where you're going or whether you should skimp out. Now, this card represents where you want the relationship to go. You want to discover that their generosity isn't just strings attached. I believe that you can help yourself in regards to this mystery, but it's also telling you that a past person will help you with this to solve this, alright? Now, this card represents the challenges in your relationship. So, the challenge is you're trying to collaborate, but you're having to make a choice. And, God, sometimes we have to think about the pros and cons, and it takes for freaking ever. And I don't know, like, sometimes I think if I wait too long on something that my hair will grow white, and I'll grow a big Merlin beard. Now, this card represents the outcome of your relationship. The outcome is that you're making a choice. Your choice is that you're sick of fighting over something stupid. Alright? Now, you don't think it's stupid and they don't think it's stupid. That's me who says it's stupid, okay? That's because I'm an outside person looking in. Okay? This is close to your heart, though. Now, when I say this subject is stupid, it doesn't mean that you or they are stupid. What it is that as you guys are fighting, your relationship is crawling away. So you're really fighting yourself and them to make a decision. Alright. Alright, we're going to do the gravestone spread real quick. Now, this card represents a central question in your life. So, enthusiasm. Am I really the Empress? Libra Empress. Hell yes, you are. Okay, you are. Okay, do not ever doubt yourself. Sometimes I doubt myself. Don't doubt yourself. Okay, this card represents unforeseen forces acting on that question. Courage. Being able to balance out and collaborate and find harmony. Of course, if you were not the Empress, you wouldn't be able to do this. Find courage in the fact that you can finally sit down with someone that you used to want to rip their eyebrows off their face and shove it down their pie hole, but you're not. See? See what I did there? Damn straight. Okay, now, this card represents how other people affect you. They affect your energy. Okay? But you're prospering in your energy. So I think that you might have an energy vampire around you, right? You are very intuitive and empathic. Is that how you say that? Like you walk around someone and they can give you an extra pep in your step, or you deal with someone for 5 seconds and suddenly you're drained for the rest of the month. Okay, where you're just like, I gotta avoid them. I can't. Not today, baby, not today. I'm heading this way. So this card represents circumstances affecting your life. You're starting fresh, and you're celebrating that you're starting fresh. This card represents who or what is available to help you. You are available to help you, the justice system. See? You're able to help you. Looking within, pay attention to your intuition. It matters the most. Now this card represents the outcome of this question. You are going to be dealing with betrayal, but you're going to be stubborn about it. You're not going to put up with that shit. Simple, right? It could be from anywhere. The betrayal doesn't just have to be close to home. Bottom of the decks, Tower and, being selfish hoarding. You don't want to answer the door to no one. You're just like, not today. I'm in here eating a pint of ice cream and watching a Jane Austen film. She didn't create them, but she created the novels that led to them. And you probably, I don't know if you even like Jane Austen, but she's really great. She's a great writer. Alright, put it on pause real quick. We'll start with the eyeball. Alright, we're doing the eyeball spread. Now, this is last month. You were making an effort in order to learn your lessons and move on so you can start a new task, right? This is an overview of this month. This month you've got choices and you're choosing to fight for what's yours. This card represents the first week. So the first week of this month you are accomplishing things, You're working hard, dealing with that energy. The second week, you're happy. You are happy, being very intelligent, sharp-tongued, and very unscrupulous. You tell them where the bear shits. And they listen because you're a boss baby, because you are a cardinal. The third week, you are contemplating this loss, or loss that you had, whether it was nearest or far away. Okay? My condolences. I should have said that earlier, but my brain wasn't there. So I'm sorry. See, they're watching you. And they are telling you that you're okay. You got this. I think they also speak to you in your dreams. But it's up to you whether you listen or not. The fourth week, you've got anxiety. Alright, you're being very stubborn about it. And the possibility for next month is you're going to be very perceptive in regards to a Sagittarius. You're going to be watching them and your surroundings. Because you're trying to balance everything out. Bottom of the deck is you are making preparations to move to calmer waters. Declutter that brain, because the seasons are coming. You're like, I better get this shit done before Halloween, because I want to hang up the decorations in my head. Yeah. What'd I do with that hanging skeleton that screams? Oh shit, I'm using it right now. Well, I guess I have to go buy me another one, hang it up inside my eardrum. Ooh, what about those lights? The purple ones, the green ones, the yellow ones. We could change out the light bulbs behind our eyes and, freak some people out. And then your inner conscience is like, wait, so you just want to go to the store and get contact lenses? I don't want to put that much effort into this. And you're like, get to work, conscience. I'm not paying you to sit around. And your conscience is like, you're not paying me at all. You're like, I give you food. And they're like, chocolate ice cream is not food. And you're like, damn, it is too. Don't even go there. Brain cells. Maybe it's just in my head that happens. I'm over there like, do 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 do. I'm like super shuffling. I guess I should have put you on pause. Oh well. You get to hear me. Torture. You're like, this isn't torture. It's extreme to the max torture. What are you being for Halloween? I know that I'm short enough that I can just throw a fucking sheet over myself and hold onto a candy bucket, and I look like a really tall 5th grader. Actually, I've been a substitute teacher where I've sat in a classroom. It didn't matter what grade I was in, elementary, junior high, or high school. I had to be sitting there on one of their desks, and people would come and be like, "You must be a new student." I you seen the substitute teacher? Are they as ugly as I heard? I'm like, I guess. And I stand up, and everybody's like, oh, she is the substitute teacher. I did that for like almost 5 years. Freaked him out. I used to even go in and be like, I stand up in front of the class. I have stage fright. I don't even know why I'm doing these videos. I'm terrified of talking, like it being recorded. But I'd go in and I'd stand in front of the class and I'd be like, and the kids would be like, oh, substitute, what's your name? And I'd be like, Sherry. My name's Sherry. Now, let's get some stuff straight. I got some rules to talk about. And they'd be like, oh, go for it. And I'd be like, if I can't come to school, and I can't swear, bite, pinch, hit, kick, talk crap, belittle, whatever. If I can't even huck a desk at you, neither should any of you. And I get to be like, she's cool. And I'm like, yeah, I'm cool enough to let you know to have respect for each other, because I'm here too. They couldn't play on their cell phones, obviously. So I make sure to show them that I turn my cell phone off, because if they can't be on their phones, neither should I. But I'm just a weird teacher like that, or sub. Or I was a weird sub. Okay, so the primary issue in the severed head spread is your material wealth. And you're being very patient in regards to that. The distant, oh, that's in your life. The distant past, you were sharing, and yet in hermit mode. Does that make sense? It's anticlimactic, but you were still helping people, even though you just kind of were mentally drained and exhausted. That's the distant past. The recent past, you were preparing, and you were dealing with a lot of poverty, financial loss, and anxiety, right? Currently, you're trying to find stability, but you're fighting over something. The immediate future is that you're going to be creative and you're going to be on the move towards something you need, because you're done being in that energy where you're getting everything you want, but you're not getting what you need out of a situation. This card represents the factors that will affect the outcome of that issue. Temptation, possibly with an Aries, Leo, or Sag who needs growth, or Capricorn energy, right? Now this card represents the outcome. The outcome is that you're the Empress, and you're going to be coming at things from a new approach. Now, you are kind of stuck in your head about, having energy. I think you're feeling drained. That was the bottom of the deck. So, I hope that you enjoyed this. I rattle on a lot. I apologize. Thank you so much for joining our Zodiac family, and I apologize for it taking so long. I actually sat here for 2 days trying to catch your energy. It was all over the place, which doesn't make any sense to me, but to you, it will make perfect sense. Alright? Now I love you, and I will see you for next time, Tarot. Alright, you be safe, and know that you are definitely not alone, and you can chat me up anytime you need to. Love you. Bye, beautiful Miss Jean. Happy birthday.